Welcome back, guys, to another video. We got some big things going on with Tesla recently. And in fact, I really do like the Tesla Model 3s and the Tesla Model Ys. Those are probably one of the most popular cars out there. In fact, Q1 2021 deliveries, they showed off that 184,000 cars delivered were all pretty much the Model Y and the Model 3. And that's because the Model S and X are going through a refresh period right now, and deliveries should start in the summer of 2021. But just the mere fact that Tesla just hit like the record amount of sales and surpassing the analysts' ratings of 160 and 170,000 vehicles, they got 184,000 vehicles delivered. That's a massive beat, and that's only based on 2 cars. And this is why the Berlin Gigafactory is so important for this year, because the Model Y and the Model 3 will be heavily produced from the Berlin Gigafactory. And what's even better is we should be seeing battery production of the 4680 cells in the Berlin Gigafactory as well. Now, a few days ago, we got some bad news about the Berlin Gigafactory. It was going to be having a 6-month delay, meaning that instead of production starting for August or September of this year, it's going to start around January of 2022, possibly even February or March at the very latest. And that's because of the battery facility delays. It's very, very difficult. Tesla is trying to work with Panasonic and also LG Chem as closely as possible. And Gigafactory Berlin, according to Credit Suisse, is Tesla's most important Gigafactory at the current moment. Because if they get this up and running, sales for 2021 would absolutely explode. And because there's a huge EV revolution going on in Europe, it's probably even bigger than here in the US. It's going to sell extremely well. And this 6-month delay is due to numerous constraints and also major deals with like battery pack output, stuff like that. But here's the thing. We do have a really exclusive thing going on with the German minister. More specifically, the economic minister, who has been one of Tesla's most vocal supporters in their quest to open the Berlin Gigafactory as fast as possible. They want to be getting this delay out of the way. The economic minister from Germany is still believing that Tesla's on pace for a late summer or early fall start at the Berlin Gigafactory. Now, that's big news. And I said this multiple times before, that this is a guy that really loves Tesla. It's a big vocal supporter and says that if Tesla ever needs anything for the Berlin Gigafactory, they will provide it. And they will pull some strings here and there to make it happen. The reason why it's so important is because the Berlin Gigafactory will be producing a ton of jobs. More specifically, very high-paying jobs around the area of Berlin. This massive city, which produces a ton of really talented engineers, will finally actually get an amazing job. Look at all the engineers and other personnel, accountants, stuff like that, that will be working in this massive factory. And this is why they gotta really make sure that this factory is up and running really well, because it will be adding into the GDP of Germany. And delays in the Berlin Gigafactory is pretty scary, because you don't really want this factory to be halted. Right now, Credit Suisse is even saying that this is the most important factory. If Tesla could somehow get this up and running, things will be very, very nice. Germany is suggesting that the long-term delay is mostly because of the battery pack, which is going to be very, very difficult. But hey, the German economic minister is saying that if nothing happens out of the ordinary, he still expects a start production in late summer, early autumn. What I want to see now is from Elon Musk and also Tesla themselves about this delay. Now, if nobody says from Tesla about the major delay, if no one really confirms it from the company, then maybe we could get this up and running around summer, early autumn. But keep in mind that Musk has already came out and said that the most difficult thing right now is just trying to get a battery facility up and running. Keep in mind that lithium and nickel right now are extremely hard to get, and LG Chem and also Panasonic, they still don't really have a 100% perfect production line for the 4680 battery cells. The reason why you want to make sure the production line is totally correct is when you install it in a massive scale, one small bad feature, you got to scrape the whole thing and start over again. It's just a massive pain. But right now, if you check out the Berlin Gigafactory, it's already like pretty much built. The exterior of the building is already fully made, and on the very top, they're installing solar panels. The roads are made, the pavement are ready. They already got the battery packs, the machinery, all good to go. They're renovating the interiors. So many employees are working on the Berlin Gigafactory. It's looking very, very hot. And hopefully they won't be a 6-month delay, because that's going to be hitting Tesla sales extremely hard. Everyone is banking that Tesla will be hitting 1 million car deliveries for 2021, and a large portion of that will be coming from the Shanghai Gigafactory and also the Berlin Gigafactory. I feel like if you knock away the Berlin Gigafactory, we're probably only be seeing like 800 or 900,000 deliveries instead of a really good number, 1 million deliveries. Last but not least, we have to talk about the Tesla's Director of Product Design, Javier Verdura. He's pretty much hinting the possibility of a Cybertruck die-cast model hitting the online shops for fans. Tesla is one of those companies that's kind of weird because you don't really see like BMW or Mercedes doing this, but they do have this online shop for fans, which if you really like one of these miniature models of the Tesla vehicles, you could buy it. Tesla has offered die-cast models of its electric vehicles in its online shop alongside with several other odd items. You do have the next-gen Roadster, Model X, Model S, and Model 3, all currently purchasable in a 1:18 scale die-cast model. It's pretty pricey at $175. Now the Tesla Semi is also available. It's at a 1:24 scale. It's around the same price. But the Model Y and the Cybertruck remains totally absent, which fans are thinking what's going on. Because everyone wants to be seeing the die-cast model of the Cybertruck, because when they see the die-cast model, they'll see all of the itty-bitty details and they could tell what the car is going to be looking like. Now, Javier is saying that he will be working on it. There was a big tweet from Tesla owners online saying any idea on when they could be seeing an official Tesla Cybertruck die-cast model in the shop. And the director is saying he's working on it. So that's pretty nice to see because everyone is really hyped up about this. I think they're still trying to tweak around the designs of the Cybertruck, making sure that it's totally street legal. If you guys don't know what's going on, the very first time you ever saw a Cybertruck back a couple years ago, that's not going to be the official design. It's going to be just a little bit smaller, about 3% smaller, because Musk wants to make sure that it fits through the boring tunnels. Imagine you're the only guy that can't go through the boring tunnels because you have a Cybertruck. They need to make it just a little bit smaller, less tall, because people are complaining that it doesn't fit in garages. People are complaining that it doesn't go through like the small streets in Europe, and it can't really park in like a really tight spot in Hong Kong or New York City. So they're making sure that everything's good, and obviously the headlights and taillights are probably not street legal, so they gotta change that as well. But overall, the main design of the Cybertruck will be around the same. It's not going to be anything super big. So yeah, eyes out for the Cybertruck. It's going to be really, really awesome. A lot of people are going to be very excited for it. And everyone is waiting for this little model of the Cybertruck to come out in stores so they can actually see the small details of the Cybertruck and see what it looks like. So that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Comment below. Definitely subscribe for more Tesla news. We got a lot of big things going on with Tesla, including autopilot, robotaxi rollout, and much, much more.